everyone, how are you all? Yes, I hope all are fine and utilize your vacation by doing your homeworks, right? So let's start today's topic. So the new chapter we will learn today, that is learn to use the computer parts. So in the last chapter all of you have some idea about hardware and software. Yes or no? Yes. So what do you mean by hardware? Yes, the parts of the computer that we can touch and feel, that is called our hardware, and the parts of computer that we cannot touch and feel but we need it to do the what our works by using the hardware, that is called software. Okay, so today we will learn about one hardware. So in the hardware there are so many devices are present like keyboard, mouse, CPU. Yes or no? Yes. So today we will learn about keyboard. Okay, so keyboard, you can say the what is the keyboard. So the keyboard is used to type the characters. Okay, so just wait. Okay, so here we can type by using the keyboard. So keyboard is used to type the what alphabets, numbers. Okay, so first we will learn about alphabet keys. So first of all, just tell me how many types of keys are present in your keyboard. Yes, there are 104 keys are present in our keyboard. Just see, there are so many keys or not. So in the keyboard there are 104 keys present. Okay, so first we will learn about alphabet keys. So just check here. So there are so many alphabets are present in the keyboard. Yes or no? These are called as our alphabet keys. So if I press over the any alphabet, then the alphabet will writing over here. Yes or no? So the alphabets are called alphabet keys. These alphabets, okay, these are called alphabet keys. Then comes to number keys. Look here, in the right side of the keyboard you can see there are the numbers, and also in the above of the alphabet keys there are, you can see the numbers. So if we press the numbers, just check here, I press the numbers are writing over here. Yes or no? So these are the number keys. Okay, so in the right side of the keyboard, if you want to use this part, then you have to off the num lock. If your num lock is on, then you are unable to write. Look, I press here, the num lock is writing over here, I off it. If I on it, then I am unable to write. Look, and off it, I am pressing the key but it's not working. If I off the num lock key, then I can able to write. Okay, so but in case of this number keys, you don't need any number key. Understood? Now come to spacebar, the longest key on your keyboard, that is called your spacebar. So which one is the longest key? This one, right? So this is the spacebar key. Okay, so the spacebar key is used for what? We can say the spacebar key is used to give the space in between two letters. Suppose here I want the space, okay, so how can I get the space? So the blinking line you can see, that is called your cursor, and this is called your mouse pointer. Okay, so I want after this slash, okay, I want the space over here, so I have to press the spacebar once. So if I press the spacebar once, then it will give me one letter space. Just see, if I press it twice, then it is giving me two letter space. Okay, now come to backspace. So what do you mean by backspace? Just see here, backspace is written or not? Yes, the backspace means to delete the letter from the cursor left side. Okay, to delete the letter from the left side of the cursor. Look, here is the cursor. Suppose I put the cursor here and I want to erase from this side, so I have to press the backspace as I require. I am pressing here till P. Okay, you can see. So the backspace delete from the left side of the cursor, not to the right side. Understood? Now come to delete key. So what do you mean by delete key, students? Look here, here is the delete written or not in the backspace? Yes, the delete is written over here. Okay, here is also another delete key. So in the keyboard there are two delete keys. So the delete key delete from the right side. Okay, there is a difference between the backspace and the delete key. The backspace delete from left side, whereas the delete key delete from right side. So here is the blinking line, the cursor is present here. So if I press the delete key, then it will delete from the right side. Okay, so the delete key delete from right side of the cursor. Now comes to enter key. Look, here is the enter key, and another enter key also is here. So when I press the enter key, the new line will start. Okay, so first if we press the enter key randomly, then whenever where the cursor is present, the next line will start from there. Suppose the next line is here. Okay, so the cursor is here. I am pressing the enter key. The next line started from H. Yes or no? Why? Because the cursor was there. So to just previously back it, you have to press the backspace button to erase the enter space. Okay, now comes just see, I want the next line after it. I am pressing the enter key after putting the cursor to the last of the line. Okay, the cursor is coming here. Yes or no? Yes. So I can write over here, I space am a student. Okay, I am able to write it. Yes, now comes to arrow keys. Just see, there are 4 arrow keys on our keyboard. Yes or no? The left arrow key, right arrow key, up arrow key and down arrow key. So what is the function of the arrow key? The arrow key function is to move the cursor in your document. That's why the arrow key is called as cursor control key. So this is the cursor to the, we can control it by using the arrow key. For that reason it is called as cursor control key. Suppose I want the cursor to the starting, to the to I. So for that I have to press the left key. Just see, I am pressing the left arrow key and the cursor moves towards left. Yes or no? Now the cursor reach till I. Okay, suppose I want the cursor in the above, so I have to put the cursor up arrow key. Yes or no? Yes. Then down, then right side, it will move to the right. So the cursor will move according to the arrow key pressing. Okay, so this is the arrow key. There are only 4 arrow keys on the keyboard. Now come to caps lock key. Just see, there is the caps lock key. Yes or no? So how many caps lock keys are present in your keyboard? Only one. Okay, so the caps lock key is here. So in the desktop, whether the caps lock key is on or off, here we can see there are 3 buttons in the desktop keyboard. So you can see the buttons over here. So the lights are here. So in the laptop, if I press it, look, the light is glowing on. Yes or no? Yes. That means the caps lock key is on and I am able to write in uppercase or capital letter. Just see, the caps lock key is on and I am writing here, I am living in Cuttack. So I am living in Cuttack. Okay, so look, there is the small case, and here is the upper letter case. Yes or no? Yes. So the caps lock key is used to type the capital letters. Okay, suppose your caps lock key is not working in your keyboard. So in the whole keyboard there are only one caps lock key. So if the caps lock key is not working, then how can you able to write the capital letters? It is very difficult, right? So to avoid that problem, we can use the shift key to write the uppercase letter. Understood? So the shift key, there are how many shift keys? There are 2 shift key. One is here and another one is below just enter key. So the shift key we can use by using the shift key and the combination of any alphabet keys, whatever we want to write. So just see, I just off it, then I put the enter key, the cursor comes to the next line. Now I will write the capital letters without using the caps lock key. So first by using your one finger, just press the shift key. Okay, then use another finger to write, I am a teacher. Okay, I am a teacher. So I just see, still the caps lock key is shown off, and I am able to write the capital letter without using it. Yes or no? So the shift key is used to write the capital letters without the caps lock key is on. Understood? So also we can write the uppercase symbols by using the shift key. Look, all of you know we can write word and by using this symbol. So how can I use this symbol? By pressing the, just look here, the dot is present, I'm just erase it, just press shift and this symbol, the symbol is writing over here or not. I am a teacher and I and I teach and I teach computer. Okay, so I am a teacher and I teach computer. So this part we can write by using the shift key. Now comes to what? Control key. Just see how many control keys are there. There are two control keys, one is here and another one is here. So don't we get worried that we have two control keys. We can use the control keys according our requirement. So the control keys is used to write, is used to do some specific task, some special purpose. Okay, suppose we want to save our document after completing it. Why we will save it? To do our what? To do our work later. Just see here, there is the document name is written here, document name. Okay, so I want to save it. So here I have to press Ctrl plus S. This combination key we have to do to write the, to do the specific task. So in like this, Control I have to press in one finger and S I have to press in another finger. When I press it, the save window will come. So here I have to write my name. Okay, then I have to press save. Okay, you see my name is changed over here, Lupa. Yes or no? And if you want to do the changes from here, then also you can see all the options present in the main menu. So this is the main menu. When I click on it, all the options are shown to me. So if I can do the save changes from here. Okay, what is the function of save as? In the save as mode, you can change the name of your document. Suppose in the lastly I save it as Lupa, but now I can do it as Lopamudra. Then I can Lopamudra Nayak. Okay, then just click on save. Just see the document name is changed to Lopamudra underscore Nayak. Okay, Lopamudra Nayak. Clear? Now comes to home key. Just see, here is the cursor is blinking. What do you mean by home? Home means to the beginning point. So where is the home key? Just up of the numlock key. So if I press the home key, just see the cursor is in the last. Here it is blinking. But when I press the home key, the cursor moves to the first. Means the starting of the sentence. Okay. So the cursor will move to the beginning of the line, that is by using the home key. Now comes to end key. Where is the end key? Near the home key there is the end key. So look, here is the cursor, and when I press the end key, then the cursor will move to the last. Yes or no? Yes. Now comes to page up. So in the page up and page down, we will move the page one page up and one page down. So in the page up, just see, there is only one page. Look, the page numbers are present here. The page number is showing to you. Page 1 of 1 means there are total number of pages are 1, and I am in the 1 page. So to show you there are the difference, I have to create another page. Okay, look, now the page number is changed. Page 2 of 2 means this is the page 2 and I am the page number 2. Okay, I am writing here Lupa. This is the page 2. Just see page 2. So if I press the page up, then the page will up. Okay. So this is our first page. page 1 of 2, so it means the page will up one page. Okay, so the page up key is used to move the screen one page up. Now come to page down. So in the page down case, what happen in the page down, it will move the page one page up. Okay, so here is the cursor, I am pressing the page down, so I am in the second page. Understood? Page 2 of 2. So I am in the second page. Just see, here I wrote Lopa. You got it? You can see the difference. That is page 1, that is page 2. Page 1, and when I click over here, page 2. Okay, so this is the page up and page down. Clear? So this much of for today. If you have any doubt, then you can contact me. Already I prepared the worksheet regarding what I taught today. I will give you the pictures. Okay, so just do your homework and stay safe at your home. Thank you.